Hey everyone, I wanted to do an update vid on a hot topic we did last week with my special friend and guest William on the podcast or the MME about Miles Morales and Miles Brown already being Miles Morales. And I also want to give a shout out to my good friend Ramblin Man. Because of the time difference, we don't really get to collab much yet. Hopefully, we'll work something out in the future. And I want to share you his comment. And I encourage you all, go ahead and like this video. Can we get 50 likes on this video? I'm going to be covering uh, the future of Spider-Man, the Spider-Man trilogy, what characters we're going to see, and my expert speculation of following the industry, there's just too much that adds up that this guy is. I think he already is. I'm going to share you some more info I've investigated on him. That he's basically already got a Disney contract. So, and there's other. We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a moment. I wanted to share this comment with you. Maybe I need to make this a little bit bigger so you could see. Oh, that's way too big. Oh, shoot. All right. Hold on, sorry. Okay, here we go. Wow, I'm going to be charitable because it is Xmas. But your friend Will I am. But wow, Ramblin Man is really giving heat to William, which I'll allow it. Ramblin Man, I'll allow it. I think if you talk to him, you would enjoy it though. Maybe the most naive and most unself-aware guest that you've had on since I've been watching. That's okay, Ramblin Man. I'll still have him on again because he comes out with some hot takes. Says that the casting of Mal should not be influenced by all the hype and the story behind him. And then says many great movies fail through poor marketing. Lol. So that's a good point, Ramblin' Man. I'm with you. I think if I was in the industry, being so dismissive of fandom and what fans want is a missed opportunity. Also for free marketing, I would take any chance for free marketing, hype, social media presence, and all this other stuff that surrounds Miles Brown, especially since I basically think he already has a contract with Disney. He's worked with them before, and he's at the premiere. He's with Tom Holland when he's a kid. He does music where he says, "I'm Miles. His name is Miles." Look at that. William Dafoe knows. You know what I'm talking about, H parts? Dafoe knows. Look at Dafoe knows. I think they know. Look at that. I'm serious. You think I'm crazy to speculate based on a look at the premiere? I think everyone knows already. I think it's happening. I think this is going to be your Miles Morales. I would love to see Miles Morales confirmed. Maybe I'll do Miles Brown, Miles Morales confirmed, but put a question mark on there and then put rumor. My own rumor. I just think it's too much to pass up. There's too much there, too much free press. But let's get back to Ramblin' Man's comment, and then we'll go back to the clip where William gives his take, where he would dismiss all this. This guy is a marketing department's dream. That's true. A lot of marketing departments think they know better and are very dismissive of the consumer and the fan, acting like they are in another league. You're not in marketing. You don't know. I also am put off by that point of view, Ramblin' Man. I agree. And this is the other point of this video I want to get from you viewers in the comments section. Do you feel these are both of our friends. Ramblin' Man and William are both our friends. But who do you agree with? Do you agree with Ramblin' Man's comment? Do you think that this is the problem with the industry? Such a disconnect from the general consumer and the wants of the consumer and all the hype, and they pass up on hype because they think they know better. Someone that's very successful in all these businesses is in touch with the consumer when they can be. Of course, not the toxic side of fandom, which there is in every fandom and every consumer. It's just the reality of the world. I mean, that's a world problem. That's a people problem. That's not one fandom or anything. That's not isolated to that. But what I think this is a strong issue. One of my big issues with all these companies is such a disconnect from the consumer and what they want. And yes, the story behind him. And he is a marketing department's dream, exactly, being a disconnect from the consumer. He's also a great young actor, which is the most important factor. And to think directors have the ultimate say on anything with these strong producers rounds, then they absolutely do not understand how movies are generally made. Just ask Edward Wright. Yeah, it's not always up to a director to cast. Sometimes it's the producer, sometimes it's the company. I agree with you. There's different circumstances, and sometimes you need to craft a film and direct a film based on a casting that the company you work for wants, or for reasons. There's lots of reasons to want this guy as Miles Morales. But let's get to William himself. This is where we watched a clip from the Ellen show where they're pushing it, where I think they already know, and I asked him what he would do with all these factors of his history and why it would be so cool to give this young man a bigger break in his career and give that representation and celebration of the character, and how awesome it would be. And this is Williams' response that caused Ramblin Man to react that way in the comment section. I don't think Ramblin Man. I generally, even though I like William, I kind of agree more with Ramblin Man on this one. I don't think Ramblin Man was being disrespectful or anything, but he's just giving his honest opinion of his opinion. Okay, here we go. If you're a William, put your producer hat on. If you're in charge of talent in these at these studios, would you, if you had all these things that came up? His name's Miles. He's multicultural. He's passionate to want it. He keeps promoting, hey, let me do this on Twitter. I started following him. And then you also have the backstory that, he met Tom Holland on Good Morning America back in the day. You have all this to promote it if it does happen. What would you do, William?
I would dismiss each and every one of those factors because they mean nothing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, William. You see how hard I was laughing on the live stream? I can't get behind that. I can't get behind that because I would dismiss he seems like a marketing dude. I would dismiss all that. No, I would use that and make it a positive. I would use all that. But no, that's I don't know who. All right, in the comments section, who are you going to hire for your marketing department, William or Ramblin Man? That's my question for you viewers. And no heat towards either one of them. I like both of them. I enjoy both their commentary and their hot takes. But let me know in the comments section.
Why? And I'm going to tell you why.
I kind of agree.
Until I hire a director, until I hire a screenwriter, and find out exactly what type of Miles Morales story they're going to want, then I go about casting. That's why I hate fan casting.
William,
I
think
I love William, but I'm completely
we're fans.
We're
We're fans because we're not directors, we're not screenwriters, and we're not professional.
Yeah.
Fans can be right occasionally,
but it's not a profession. So here's the thing: I need to find out what type of story that director or that screenwriter is going to write, and if that person we're all thinking of fits that story. The story has to come first. You can't put the apple before you have to have the story first, and then you start molding your person.
Now, of course, that's go check out the full video if you'd like. I, of course, would say that story is the most important, but you can craft a story around the casting in a direction and angle it towards the strengths of your actor. And it's not always that situation that William presents there. And I do want to share this with you. So I've been doing more research to find out Blackish is on ABC. And I also wanted to see, the last season is premiering January 4th. That's perfect timing for him to ease right into the role of Miles Morales. And the reality is that Sony needs to keep making Spider-Man movies and build out the Spider-Man universe. And it's getting competitive with the MCU, even though they're within the MCU too, with the Tom Holland part of Spider-Man. But Into the Spider-Verse, the second movie, is there. So there's two things there. That both hold on a second. Hold on. Sorry. So both Enter the Spider-Verse, the second movie, and The Hint in No Way Home are two things of the reason that a live action Miles Morales is coming soon. And then here's some more info I just researched about Blackish. The series is ending. And I thumbs it up. It says Marsai Martin and Miles Brown react to their first audition tape. Blackish premieres January 4th. And I believe this is the last season. That's a perfect time to capitalize on the success of that show. I think it's won awards. I got to check out this show. I haven't really been a fan. I haven't really watched it, but I want to go back and check it. And I think it's on ABC and Hulu, which is Disney owned. He's within the fold already. They know about him. Obviously, he's at the premiere. He's campaigned for it. And there is a precedent. Listen, Simu Liu and became Shang-Chi with a little campaign promoting. They love this type of thing in the industry for lesser known or not as popular characters, and for representation reasons too. They love this angle of self-promotion, to want to be the character that makes it a strong pull. It makes the consumer and the audience feel involved with the story and the trip to get for a talented young actor or actress to move into a big role. It's the plan's there, the roadmap is there already. And then with this clip from Blackish, where they react to their original audition tapes, in the season finale, or the series finale, is coming soon. He's going to be moving on to bigger and better things. Not that Blackish is anything to sneeze about. That's quite an accomplishment. But that just proves also that he is in for the long haul. That's another, besides the series ending ABC owned, he went through the whole series to the finale. That's quite an accomplishment in Hollywood, especially for a young actor. Sometimes young actors are replaced when they're cast young and it doesn't work out. He made it all the way through. He's got the history there.
We did so many auditions.
I already knew we had the most chemistry.
We look alike. We're both short, and I mean, I felt like it made sense.
I've been begging to see this footage for the longest, bro. Never seen this.
I've never seen this. Nope.
We need to borrow $50. What? It's just business, right? Now, if you let us, we'd love to give you our terms. What if we double the money and give you back your money today?
Okay, if you give me back my money today, I will give you $100.
Deal. Deal's a deal. Cough it up, Dad.
Looking back at it, it reminds me.
That's a good audition. I see why they got the part there.
Of just how much we've grown.
It's been so many emotions that I've kind of gone through this whole entire series. It's changed, my life forever. So.
Thank you for riding with us. Thank you for staying with us for the past 8 years. Yeah, it's something I'll never forget. And we're all super excited for you guys to see the last season.
Thank you guys for treating our family like your family.
Love you.
The farewell season, see? He's also not that he's like front and center right in the middle. I'm assuming that he's a popular character. Oh, Lawrence Fishburne's in this? Oh, I gotta check it out. That's my thoughts. I'm going to, whenever I get a little slight update on the casting Miles Morales, I'm going to share it with you. I just think there's too much there. I think Defoe knows. Look at that smile. Is there anything? Is that just the Defoe smile? I don't know. I think Jamie Foxx knows. Jamie Foxx delivered that that perfect line in No Way Home. I thought you'd be black from a different multiverse, and I can't remember his exact words, but he says, at least we know there's a black Spider-Man out there, and then he's pointing like that. Is it a coincidence? I don't think so. Let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you tomorrow for members mailbag with Austin Lien and Josh Bowen. I hope that comes together. And then later this week with MME Live. Appreciate the support. Bye, everyone.